No, I didn't, but I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was finishing my A-levels, so I decided to get some experience in the workplace, and that's when I got a job up in London. So it was only until when I was about 26 that I decided I wanted to be a teacher. I can't remember what it was, but I was watching a programme on TV. It was like a drama, and there was a child in it, a boy, and he was getting bullied. He was getting treated badly by his peers at school, and I remember feeling so passionate about wanting to protect him and wanting to stand up for him, or wanting to help him stand up for himself. And I thought, do you know what? I think teaching is going to be the one for me. And it is something I did as work experience when I was 16 anyway, so it was always sort of bubbling away at the back of my mind. So yeah, that was actually the reason I decided to train to become a teacher. The best part of being a teacher, 100%, is that light bulb moment. Now, you children have all had one. You may not know what it is, but for a teacher, when you're instructing a class on how to do a certain task, or how to understand a certain feature in writing, or how to understand a new method in maths maybe, sometimes it can take a little while, and you teach it one way and then you'll try another way the next day, and it might take a whole week to get you guys to the level of understanding that we want. But when that light bulb moment happens and you hear a child go, "Ah, I get it, oh I see, this is it," it's just absolutely priceless. So that is definitely the best part of teaching, is watching you guys, watching it click in your head and you thinking, wow, okay, I've totally got it. It's really rewarding. Geography, easily geography. It's fun, it's colourful, it's interesting, and there's just so many places out there in the world that I've not been to, and the children haven't been to, you guys haven't been to either, and it's really interesting finding out how they live and what their cultures are like. So not to mention other areas of geography like volcanoes and earthquakes, tsunamis, weather systems and stuff. It just gets me, really intrigues me. Yes, I do. First off, this is Bobby. Bobby's about 3.5. We got him when he was about 1. He's a rescue dog. His owners weren't very nice to him when he was a pup, so he has got some trust issues, but he's got a lot better. He's actually shivering now a little bit because I don't think he likes being on camera, or he's cold. But yeah, so that's Bobby. He's a Chihuahua from Mexico. And this is Stan the man. Stanley, you gonna say hello? There he is. He's a good lad. Some of you have actually met him already because I brought him into class. Stan is also a rescue dog, so we're not entirely sure what he is breed-wise, but we think he's a little bit poodle because of his fur, and a little bit Yorkie because of his behaviour. Because he may not look like it now, but finds it hard to shut up sometimes, barking-wise, at other dogs. And he loves burying in the garden, so or burying, not burying. That would be weird. So that's Stan. They're my pets. Favourite colour is navy blue. Purely, might sound a bit vain, I feel like navy blue suits me more than other colours. And also Southend United play navy blue, and I used to love watching them when I was younger. "11. Definitely 11. I've forgotten there actually, but yeah, they're 11. My favourite author is Roald Dahl. When I was growing up, he was like the go-to children's author, and a lot of his books still get read a lot in class and at home, I'm sure. So yeah, I love his books. They normally make me laugh. My favourite book is by Roald Dahl, funny enough, and it's The Twits, because I absolutely love the pranks they play on each other. Yeah, and I could still read that book today and get just as much enjoyment out of it as I did when I first read it. this is a tricky one. But I'm going to go with Sir Dave, Sir David Attenborough. He's done a lot for the planet. He's really good at broadcasting on TV, animals in their natural habitats, how they live, how they work as a family, and more importantly, in the last sort of 5 to 10 years, he's made a real effort towards the end of his series, at the end of each episode, to educate the people watching on how we can, or what we can do, what changes we can make to improve the planet and to preserve it, and to save some animals as well who are suffering as a consequence to us humans. So yeah, he's my hero. Animals don't have a voice, so they can't really stand up for themselves, definitely not as much as humans can. So yeah, I feel like he's standing up for them, so he's definitely one of my heroes. Okay, so one of my favourite memories is going to Old Trafford for the first time, which is where Manchester United play, and I think I went and saw them play Chelsea, and they won 3-1, and I just loved it, because I hadn't been to Old Trafford for the first sort of 18 years of my life, but I always watched them on TV, Manchester United, so going there was just a magical feeling, and hearing all the songs that you hear on TV and being there, you know, with the players right in front of you, it was awesome. So yeah, that was a good memory. I love watching football. I love playing football. I like playing golf. I've just got into running, so I've been doing 5k runs, which I'm enjoying. I never used to like it, but I set myself a challenge during lockdown to get good at it and enjoying it, and I do now, so that's definitely one of my hobbies. And looking after the dogs, taking them for walks and stuff, it's just amazing. It's really good to chill out and get some perspective on what's happening at the moment. I told you, Man United and Southend as well. I know it's bad having two, but they're quite far apart, so it works. I love soul music, so Marvin Gaye. I love Lionel Richie. I also like hip hop. And there's a band called Jurassic 5 that I love. They make all their own beats with like proper instruments as opposed to electronic equipment. So and they've got good flows. My favourite time of year is about now, really. Not this year, obviously. Spring, really. Yeah. So when the flowers come up, 22 degrees or 20 degrees in spring, always nice. So spring's definitely my favourite time of year. It's probably when you're feeling down and anxious about something, which we're all going to do. You're always going to get out of it, and things are always going to change or get a little bit better. And you've just got to remember that when you're not feeling that happy, it's all part of the overall package of feeling happy. And with that, like, I love a challenge as well. Being challenged is a good thing, so we always try and teach your kids in school to stay challenged in maths and stuff, and most of you like it. Some of you find it tricky if you can't do something, but as you get older, you'll gradually realise that we live off having a challenge and getting better at something, because it makes us feel good. So this whole steps of getting things wrong and trying things out and then having to try in a different way, it's all part of being happy and feeling fulfilled.